Can you hear the sound of the beads? Hopefully you can hear it and its relaxing sounds. So since you didn't hear me in the beginning, I am sorting all of my remaining Artkal M series mini beads into these 36 compartment organizers that I found at the dollar store. I have 216 of these 1,000 bead bags. I already did 72 bags. So these are we're going to finish up the remaining 144. I think this will be pretty fast, actually. Oops. I'm listening to Bring Me the Horizon on my other computer, but I wish I could somehow link the music so that I can have a listening party so everyone can listen along. Okay, another all done. I'm using this baby milk funnel. This is to fill up baby bottles. It's perfect size for the mini beads. And then all of these ordered from bottom to top so that I know the exact position they need to be in. the M series beads, they have some new codes. So some of these, like this one is ME24. Last one I did was MD. So E is supposed to be like another set of colors, like the pinks. I feel like this one fits better with this column. So I'm not going by the codes of the colors. I'm just going by how they look. And, kind of going in like a gradient style. I tried my best to look like gradient. This new color is kind of grayish looking, but it's still, there's a hint of purple in it. So this one, I'm putting it here. Like it's very subtle. It looks almost like white, like a very light mauve. Next color. It takes me, I think it'll take me 30 minutes for each organizer. So I'll be here probably for the next 2 hours. I'm listening to a song right now called All the Things She Said by Tatu. It's a song that was featured in the show Heated Rivalry. It's a Canadian show. And that show actually, I had an opportunity to try to sign up to be an extra, like a background performer on that. But it was so far away, filming in a different city. So I was like, no, I'll pass. Now, Heated Rivalry is like a pretty big show. So hopefully one day I'll get to be a background on that. Actually, I quite like hockey. I used to work at a skating rink, watch people play shinny all the time. I haven't been able to watch the show yet, but I heard Heated Rivalry is was actually a book originally. Canadian streaming service Crave picked it up, so it became a series, a TV series. I wish we could listen to music. Yeah, stream if there weren't so many copyright issues. I thought I could figure it out on Discord, but still have to see how it would work. Okay, let's do columns. Like an ASMR stream. It's just sounds of the beat. Last pack. Originally, I was hoping to get the circle containers to store all of these, but I couldn't find those, so we had to resort to these tray organizers that I don't mind, but they are a bit big to hold, and it would have been so cool to display them on the bead wall behind me. That's 200 new shades to put up there. It would really fill it up. But it's okay. We'll just do it this way. It looks really nice too as a palette. Maybe one day though, if I can find those containers, switch them over. Most likely I'll just stay in this tray for a while. Okay, last three. Ta-da! Beautiful. This is the purple pink collection. 36 lovely shades of purpley, pinky. Exactly how I planned it out to look. Close this up. I don't think I'm actually going to put the stickers on top. I think I'll just mess up the look of it, but I'll put the stickers on another sheet so I have a reference of what these colors, the color codes are. I'm going to get my yellow ones. Oh no, my furnace turned on. It's gonna a little louder. Once I get all of these new beads in their containers, I can finally use them for my 151 Pokemon challenge. And then I'll let you know how well they mix with my C series beads, or the original mini beads that I have. And then I'll do a full video of the new M series mini beads. Yeah, we'll do that after. Edit that after I finish. I'm putting these all into their spots. Some of these colors I feel like I've seen them before. Like the shades, I'm pretty sure they have the same ones in the C series. But it might be just slightly different enough for it to be considered a new shade. So I have to test it out as I make more Pokemon. It takes around 5 minutes to do each column. But yeah, this is gonna take another half hour just to do the yellows. Yesterday I watched Wicked 2, Part 2. It's, well, I guess it's called Wicked for Good. And it was really good. I really enjoyed it. I watched with my parents and my brother. It was so nice to see. It's so nice to see Ariana Grande as Galinda. She's really funny as that character. And of course, there was just so much singing. Just wonderful songs. And we got to see how wicked Madame Morrible actually is. So many twists, and I love how they incorporated the Wizard of Oz story to it. Like you're kind of filling in the lore for Wizard of Oz. So I'll never see Wizard of Oz in the same way as I used to. And when I was little, I only watched Wizard of Oz. I didn't know anything about Wicked. Now that I've seen both parts of Wicked, I will never see the Wicked Witch of the West as wicked Her sister, though, she got a little bit wicked, like actually wicked, when she couldn't get her buck. So, I mean, no spoilers, but well, she didn't deserve to have that ending that she got, but, or maybe she did, I don't know. Um, but to see the Tin Man, the Scarecrow, and be like, oh, that's how they came to be in The Wizard of Oz. I think that was a really cool part of watching Wicked Part 2. This next pack, which it was really tricky trying to organize this palette because there are quite a few yellows, but I feel like yeah, I feel like all of the yellows in this set aren't as bright and vibrant as the old ones from the C series. Like there really isn't a lot of new yellows that look like that column over here. They're kind of a mix of brown and gold, like they're more golden yellow and less bright, sunny yellow. So that's actually really nice because sometimes I'm missing certain shades of yellow that uh, need to be a little bit darker but are just too bright. So hopefully that'll fill in the gaps of the yellow shades for my mini beads. And then some of them, they look really similar, but I'm sure if I actually put them side by side, they'll be different. Now we're finally getting into some of the brighter yellows. Yeah, these are lovely. I really like this one. This one is, I've never seen this, like a mustard yellow. Yeah, this would be great. Ooh. Now we're getting into some orange. Never seen this shade really. This one's a really nice like orange creamsicle. And then we have more honey looking yellow. Bright yellow. Cheddar. I think although they look really similar to some of my older C series mini beads, they're still slightly different. I'll have to put some side by side to compare. Oh, these are all staticky. A bunch of yellow. Kind of. Okay. Oh, you're so hard to tell. Looks so similar. Oh, few straights. Finally, last pack of the yellow shades. Well, these are all oranges actually. Yeah, so yeah, I'm really happy with the new orange shades that they have because before I really didn't have a lot of in between. Like there was a lot of neon orange that I didn't really need to use, but these are very light oranges that are perfect for making like Charmander cards. Yeah, definitely a nice new selection of fall colors. Yeah, this is the fall palette. Hey, smart home. Which do you prefer, MIDI beats or mini beats? Well, it depends on the project. If I'm just making a 2D sprite, Pokemon, I definitely prefer mini beads because they're nice and small detailed. It's very cute, and yeah, it doesn't take up too much space. If it's like this Pikachu, isn't that so cute? It's mini beads. It's 2D, very easy to make. I prefer mini beads for these type of projects, but if it's a 3D project, like for my LA or my Minecraft wolf, this I prefer to use MIDI beads for this. It's just really hard to click together small, tiny pieces that are made with mini beads. So for 3D projects, I definitely love using the MIDI beads. It's just a regular 2D sprite. I don't mind just making it with mini beads because I really don't have a lot of space. So I like to make it smaller. So it depends. They're both great for my project. Are you still working on your 2025 collection? Yep, I will be. Right after I finish this live stream, I'm going to start filming all of the Pokemon that I made last year. I have 100 different Pokemon that I have to display and film. And then I already took out some of my 2025 3D projects. Like I have my wolves here. I made 3 of those. Last year. I'm gonna film them all nicely together. Lays. I for some reason made a fishing rod last year. It was like a work in progress. It's not perfect. It was a prototype of a fishing rod. You can catch a fish with it. Never actually finished designing that one, but I still made it. I have to just record all of that and then you'll see. Oh, look at this. Isn't that beautiful? It's like fall in a box. Beautiful colors. 2 more organizers to go. And then, of course, at the end of this, I gotta celebrate something. Open up something. Filled up all of these lovely containers. Next, color wave, next set colors here. It's the grayscale, as well as some of the super off-white, not quite white. Here, this is like this kind of looks yellowish, but it's still more white. It's also like I don't have anywhere else to put them, so I put them with the grayscale beads here, some of the dark reds. So these are very important colors, shades, because you can really get a lot of detail in there for fur, with the dog here. It can't just be one solid gray, or else it doesn't look as I don't know, it doesn't look as textured. Gotta have a nice collection of all these different grays. And what else can you make with them? Anything like you can make marble looking sprite, make a skeleton, make it a chicken, anything that's white but you want to add a little bit of dimension to it. You gotta have these different shades of gray. Oh, you're making the panda and a polar bear. Nice. Those are really fun. I hope it's going well. But yeah, the panda's a good one. Um, Having a lot of different shades. Are you gonna post a video on how to make a 3D pearly bead Minecraft fishing rod? If I can figure out how I can make it work better, then yeah, I'll try to finish that. But right now, I haven't figured out how to make it actually bring up the rope, the string. I want it to actually work, like be a working fishing. And then the last one here, this looks just like black, but it's not quite. It's very close to black, but not quite. It's kind of gray. It's the darkest shade of. Hi, Dreamer. How are you? Sorry, Elena. Nah, it's fine. Welcome. I just finished two bead organizers already. I'm doing my last two, which will be the grayscale set, and then I have reds I need to do. We still have a lot of organizing, and it'll be pretty fun to finally see it all come together. Today is just a really chill stream because I want to hear the relaxing sounds of beads pouring. Don't have any music going on in the back. Just beautiful sounds of beads. And then at the end of the stream, I'm not sure what I should open. I feel like I could open another blind box. I haven't opened one in a long time. I made a 3D present that's 34 by 27 giant. Ooh, 3D present? You mean like a gift box? 34 by 37. I mean 27. That's really big. I hope it didn't take too long. Oh, finally the furnace turned off so that no buzzing sound in the back. Okay, look at this beautiful gray color. It has a hint of blue to it. It's like, oh, it's just so lovely. I feel like this is what I could use to make the Minecraft dolphin. That's exactly what I need. I wish I had that for a midi bead, though, a regular size. I only have it in mini beads. That one, you'll see it soon. I think that's my favorite one. That one's MH15. That's like such a gorgeous bluish gray. I would want my car to be that color. See that one? It's so blue compared to the others. I feel like I should have put this one over here. These ones, it's okay. Leave it at, like, look, it's so blue compared to these. Oh, these two are like bluish gray. So I really like these. Oh, that would be so awesome for the dolphin. So let's do, these are the shades of white. Look at, oh yeah, this one's also very unique. I've never really seen this. I made 2D project. What other projects are you doing? Other than the panda and the polar bear? Are you doing any video game characters like Sonic or Mario? I haven't done those in a long time. I've only been doing Pokemon recently. This one's called MH7. It's almost like white. Very. Still has a tiny hint of. Oh, wish you could see this in person. That looks so nice together. I like how some of these new shades, they're like slightly, you can see that they're slightly, some of them are slightly warmer in tone and some are cooler than some of the colors that I used to have. So this one is definitely, yeah, This one's like a warmer off-white, cooler, a little bit more gray in it. But if you mix them together, it's very hard to even tell the difference. Like if these two got mixed up together, it's so hard to separate. Let's see, MH9. This one also again very similar, just a little darker, slightest bit darker than the previous one. Static again. That. Somehow polar. Yeah, pretty good so far. Now we're going into dark. Like a brownish gray. I don't know how to describe it. It's not quite green. It does look a bit green. It's technically kind of gray. Top and this will go above that. So, I don't know. The way I organized this, I could have done it a bit differently. It's okay. This is good. Now that I'm looking at it, maybe I could have moved. You could move this one here, this one over here. Okay. Could change it later. How else could you do it? I feel like these two definitely. Maybe this one would be over here. Maybe this one. That's what we'll just keep it like this for now. Do you know or have an estimate how many beads are needed to make your 3D Minecraft? Actually, I'm sure you'd need at least. Let me get a calculator out. The panda is large. It's huge. Let's say the side of its body. Say the side of its body 264 beads. Ooh. Ooh. And that's at least 1,000 beads per side. Then you need head, top of the back of the stomach of the panda. Ooh, I really had to roughly estimate maybe at least 2,500 beads. Majority of that, maybe half of that would be white and half of that would be black. But I don't have a good estimate because I never count them. I wish I could just. I wish there was a software where you could just be like, can you count the number of beads that I used to make this project? I made a 2D, which is 128 by 77. 128, that's huge. That's really big. That's bigger than my table. I made the Kirby, made a lot of them. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad you're making a lot of the same things that I have. Your collection must be growing and growing. Oh, this is so yellow. I guess that's the only spot I can put it. I didn't have any space for the other. So this palette won't be too perfect because it's kind of the leftover colors that I had nowhere else to put. But it will still look nice. See, now it goes to this brown, completely different. Ooh, these are the nice chocolate browns. I always run low on these. These I can make a cow, a Minecraft cow. These browns. Thinking maybe I should have gone the other way. To change it later. Maybe I could have put this outside. 2 packs beads left for this. I think I actually feel like I should have changed this up a bit. Actually, no. I think this is good. I want there to be like the black and gray side, and then the brown, like nude color pattern side. Keep it like this. I was have to vacuum it all up and then switch them over. Oh, you made the picture frame. Awesome. That's not too bad. I want to order from Artkal soon so I can make it. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, you just need a whole bunch of blacks and whites. You'll want some of the light gray as well, because that really adds to the shading of it. Up on my wall, like strapped onto the wall, so I would take it off to show you, but I don't want to mess it up. It's being displayed. It is a very nice, a fun one to do. It'll be your biggest Minecraft mob Yeah, that's my biggest Minecraft mob, Panda. I thought the polar bear was big, but no, the panda is huge. You could turn it into a piggy bank, hold a lot of coins, and then you got to make a little bamboo for it to chew on. That's like a perfect accessory for it. And the green really looks nice with the black and white. What is your favorite 2D project? That's a good question. 2D project, I really like the. Recently, I guess I'd say I really like the Hello Kitty pixel art that I did. That one I just copied some pixel art from a little wallet that I got from Japan. Whoever designed that pixel art, they made it so cute, and I turned them into perler bead keychains and magnets. I would say that's one of my new favorite ones, but I think one of my OG favorite perler bead 2D projects would be I made a giant Vaporeon, Flareon, and Jolteon. Those ones were like the first time I ever did such a huge perler bead project. I used 4 pegboards connected together to make those. That's my favorite 2D one. For 3D, I've made a lot of 3D ones. Sometimes it changes. Like sometimes, I'd definitely say the classic, like Axolotl, Minecraft Bee, and Minecraft Turtle. Those are some of my favorites. But if it's not Minecraft related, I really love the Demon Slayer set that Artkal sent me. Those ones turned out so cute, and then I actually brought them to Japan to take some photos. Those ones just look so nice. Those were really difficult to make as well. So it's not really beginner friendly. But if you're very experienced with this craft, then I really like the Demon Slayer set that they gave me. It was so fun to make Tanjiro, Nezuko, Zenitsu, and Inosuke. But yeah, all of the Minecraft mobs that I've made, they're all really cool. I love having these. They're like little toys, little figures that I created myself. I didn't need to buy it. I just made it. Even this little Allay. It's so fun to be able to make a whole character just from some beads. What else have I made that's 3D that's non-Minecraft related? I made like a calendar. Oh, but that's also a Minecraft calendar. Did I ever make any 3D thing that's not Minecraft related? I made a tissue box once. Tissue box holder. That was pretty useful. Oh my god, maybe I've never even. Oh, I made a pencil holder, 3D pencil holder. That one was that one looked great. I turned it into. I still use it all the time to hold my pen. Let me show you. Let me show you real. This some classic games like Tetris, Pac-Man. That's definitely one of my faves as well. All right, last but not least, final column. And after this, we'll have one more organizer to go, and then that's the complete M series. Wow, 216. 1,000 new beads. That's a lot. Don't know what to do with all of them. Maybe I'll just have to make all the Pokemon that ever existed. You made the 3D present by yourself? Awesome. Good job. You designed it yourself. It's hard to design. Be really proud when you're able to make something on your own. There's Eden. So hard to get the one bead out of here. There's This is also a very nice off-white creme. Kind of whipped cream color. ME16. So hold on. I feel like ME16 should have gone before ME19. I think I'm gonna have to vacuum this. Let me see. This is gonna be loud. I'm gonna mute for a little bit. Okay. Removed it from the first container. I'm gonna put a lighter shade down here. Put ME16 down here. I'm gonna do a switch. through. I think this. Does it really matter? Not really. I just like how I just like have certain way. Even looking at this now, I feel like this should be down here and this should be up here. It's okay. It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. I'll just leave it for now. It was one of your first 3D projects. What is your first 3D project? That is a good question. I think, well, if you're talking about my first Minecraft project, that would be Minecraft Steve. But if you're talking about just anything where I click two pieces together to make something that's sticking out in 3D, it would have to be my Portal 2 decorations, wall decorations. If you don't know, Portal 2 is a video game where you have to like try to solve a puzzle. You have to shoot like a portal into the wall, and then shoot another portal into another wall, and then when you go through the portal, you enter another part of the map. Try to solve the puzzle to get to the exit using the portals. So I made a portal to it's a video game. I made the portal characters that look like they're going through the wall. And that was the first time I ever did a 3D type of project. Other than that, though, Minecraft Steve was the very first puzzle project that I assembled together. And that one, yeah, I just figured it out on my own in my grandma's room doing my homework, and then when I had a break, I would just try to figure out what look how to get the puzzle pieces to fit together to make head and then arms and legs. I just forgot the shoes. That's something that a lot of people commented when I first released that video. They're like, "You forgot the shoes." I'm like, "Oh no, I did." So I eventually made the shoes again, but for the zombie. Okay, I'm doing another switch. I'm in low MM. Reference. Okay. This on top. With this on top. Okay. We'll do this. Do you prefer free-handed or tweezers? For mini beads, I have to use tweezers. But for midi beads, I actually like freehand. It's actually faster to do freehanded with the midi beads. Mini beads, though, impossible to do freehand. I mean, you could do it, just would take forever, and your fingers will probably all cramped up. So definitely for safety ergonomics, you want to use tweezers for mini beads. But for the large midi beads, then whichever one you like. I'm sure a lot of people would prefer tweezers to help them. Whichever you think is comfy. No! Maybe I shouldn't have done that switcheroo. Maybe I should have put this here like I originally planned. I just think that these two are so similar that I don't want them to be too close together, or else I can't tell the difference. Yeah, I'll just leave them. I'll just whatever. Yeah, they look almost the same, slightly darker this one. But they're all different codes. See, this is MM04, this is MG11, this is MH13, this is HG and M. They all kind of, like, these two are very similar. It's that's pretty good. For the third set, all done. Love there's just this yellow here that is a bit odd. How to play. I'll switch these two later. For now, we'll just keep it like this. Last but not least, the final organizer. So I finish this unboxing of the M series. Open this. This will be for all of the reds. This way. Now for Glinda's favorite set, the red and pinks. This one's also very nice pink, beautiful gradient. So let's finish our final organizer for the day. Then I can finally edit a nice video reviewing M series beads. And I can also work on my 2025 collection. Here's a good question. What color do you use most besides black and white? Well, as we all know, black and white are one of the most used colors. They're essential colors that you need if you're going to do any sort of color beading. Wait a minute. I have one more pack in here. Why do I have one more pack in here? This is F8. The last two I extra pack in here. Would have been 4, been 13. Oh wait, no, sorry. I haven't filled that in yet. I thought it was already filled up. Okay, so the other color I use most is probably, there's a really dark brown that I use a lot. That one's very, yeah, that one's a pretty important color, brown. Browns are used a lot too. And then I'm just looking at my bead wall at the back. It depends what you're making. And I think because I made a lot of animals, a lot of times they're like earth tones. They're brown, uh, orangey, yellows. Yeah, definitely if you look over there on um, my C mini beads wall, see a lot of the lighter browns, also the tan colors are used up a lot. Okay. I gotta finish this soon and then go get a nice little snack. I would say I don't use a lot of pinks. So if you look here, these like fluorescent vibrant pinks, I definitely don't use those as much. I don't really know any projects. Oh, well, one day I'm gonna make a Minecraft pig. I'll definitely use pink for that. Generally, I don't use the pinks as much. Actually, I think when you look at the Pokemon that I've been making, they have all sorts of different colors, which is great because I want to use more colors. I want to use up all of the different shades that I have. So that's why I love making the Pokemon series because the Pokemon can be all the colors of the rainbow. You got so much variety with all the different types. I have so many beads that I really got to start using them up more. Do you prefer 3D projects or 2D projects? Well, right now, I kind of prefer doing 2D projects because they're easier. You don't really have to think about it. You just copy the design, make it, iron it, it's done, and it's beautiful. 3D projects, you gotta take a lot of time to figure out template. You gotta make sure it all clicks together. You gotta design it so that everything can come together into a full 3D figure. That can take a long time to figure out sometimes. But I think now that I've been doing a lot of 2D projects, I do want to get back into doing more 3D projects. I just want to, I think I want to do some simpler things first. So it's not too complicated to think about. Of course, I could make a mushroom, I could make a cow, I could make a Minecraft pig, a goat, a horse, a dolphin, a warden. It just takes so much time to think about it. But I think this year I will try to I'll try to get back into doing more of those after I revisit some of my 2D projects and 2D designs. I want to do some more 2Ds, easy ones. What is your favorite part of Perler Beads? I think my favorite part is when after you put everything together, then after you iron it and let it cool down, once you see the finished product all iron and fused together, all of your hard work, all of your patience is pays off. I think that's my favorite part is when I'm done and I get to see it all come together, and especially for 3D projects, clicking it all together and seeing that the pieces actually fit and then they work together. That's a very satisfying part. But also just the act of putting the beads on the pegboard and hearing the beads just plop onto the pegs and just hearing that sound for MIDI beads is very relaxing as well. So it's a nice hobby that builds your patience, and sometimes you mess up on a project. Oh my god. Start over, do this whole long process again. But it's okay. It's pretty relaxing. And if you do it long enough, you'll be so patient that you won't rage quit or anything if something fails. Like the other day, I was trying to iron my Poliwag Pokemon that I did. Um, I was trying to iron Poliwrath, and I accidentally bumped the pegboard, and then all of the beads just scattered. I was like, no. It took me so long to make it, but then I was like, well, I gotta bring him back. So I just spent some time sitting there to remake Poliwrath, and then yeah, just building your patience. Do you like your beats organized or mixed? Definitely organized. Mixed is good for if you're like trying to practice sorting, or if you want to save money and you want to buy a bucket of beads and then sort them yourself. But it's way easier to have them organized like this so that whatever color you need, you'll just get it. You'll have it right away, and you'll make sure that you'll have enough for the project. It would suck if you're trying to get beads out of a mixed pile and then you realize I don't have enough. I don't have enough. That would be horrible. Do you like the perler pen, tweezers, or free-handed? The perler pen is good for doing outlines. Uh, I don't use the perler pen as often. I really just use free-handed most of the time for MIDI beads. I mean, if you just want to do the outline, like the black beads, and the perler pen is actually it can be useful, but sometimes it gets stuck, which is why I hardly use it. I just freehand it because I'm just used to it. And you have to fill it up every time. Sometimes I feel like perler pen takes a long time to use compared to just freehanding it. Perler is having a 40% site-wide sale for New Year's. I think order from them instead. Ooh, you're lucky you're in the US so that they can ship it to you. Yeah, that's nice when you have that option. I'm in Canada, so it's always expensive. I've never actually ordered off of the Perler website before, but I always saw how they had sales, and I was like, oh man, I can't really order off. It's just the shipping somehow becomes really expensive. Or in the past, they never shipped to Canada. Otherwise, I would have gone from there a long time ago. Um, but back then, I had to get perler beads in Canada. I went through another craft website called Hirschner's, which no longer sells perler beads, and I had to pay shipping to get it to Canada. And then there's also like import fees sometimes, duties and whatever that I'm afraid of racking up when I order from the States. So that's if you can order from them and find them good deals. Good luck. I hope you get all of the colors you need. What is your favorite color of perler beads? I mean, there's a lot of really nice colors. My favorite color in general is blue, so I really like the toothpaste color or any light blue, like this kind of, you know, this this lei is made up of like a combination of perler and Artkal beads. So I don't know which one is which. I really like these type of lighter blues. I like the color green as well. Um, I think back then when I first had perler beads, I think their light green color was really nice. I love that one. Art cow beads, they all have different codes, so I wouldn't know what the code is. I don't have them memorized. For art cow beads, the mini beads, they definitely have some really nice periwinkle kind of baby blue that I like. What's your favorite color? There's so many to choose from. It's really hard to decide. Oh, these reds are so bright that camera is really like making them fluoresce. So bright. We made a 2D project was 128 by 77, which we used mostly toothpaste. Oh, I wonder what it could be. What project uses so many toothpaste? 128 by 77. How many beads? Let's do a little multiplication. That's 9,000 beads. Almost 10,000 beads actually. That's a lot. Wow, I've never made a project that big. Where would you even put that? I don't know where to put that. Actually, one of the coolest things I've ever seen was Artkal Bead's warehouse. They had like a wall with a silhouette that was made entirely out of black beads, and I think they also made a giant pirate ship from One Piece, Luffy's ship. Those were huge. Those were gigantic. But their warehouse had a lot of space, so they didn't have a problem storing it. But for me, I've never really made anything that big. I don't even have, I don't know which wall I could even put it on. One day, if I ever do something that big, though, I will definitely show you where I put it and try to count how many beads I used to do it. But I still prefer, I like doing little, small projects that are easily manageable, easily stored. Oh, you guys made a dinosaur. Oh, wow. That's cool. A dinosaur. What kind of dinosaur uses a bunch of tooth? I don't know my dinosaurs very well. No, like Stegosaurus, Tyrannosaurus Rex. Oh, is it the Bronchiosaurus? That one is kind of a bluish. Or the long neck. Okay, guys. Final pack of the day. This is the last column of pink beads with a hint of whatever. This is kind of orange coral. That was the best spot to put it. And now let's fill this up and finish our M series set. That really took 2 hours. So around 5 minutes per column. Just like we anticipated. A diplodocus. Oh, the one that has a long neck and swims, right? One that's underwater. Is that the diplodocus? How would I even know that? I don't know. Diplodocus. Ice. Oh no, it's not that one. Oh yeah, it's the long neck. What's the one that's underwater? One that swims underwater, like a Loch Ness monster. Diplodocus. Yeah, I never really knew my dinosaurs. I just didn't have much, a very big interest in dinosaurs, but they were super popular in at Canada's Wonderland, which is a theme park in Ontario, like our only theme park. They have a whole Jurassic Park area that was full of life-size dinosaurs. But I wasn't too into dinosaurs. I liked Snoopy more, and I also liked the Scooby Doo and the Nickelodeon shows more. Or actually, before at Canada's Wonderland, it was the kids section was called Hanna Barbera Land. Hanna Barbera is like the creator Scooby Doo. So they had a bunch of characters from whatever franchise that was. And then they changed to Snoopy. So that's the Peanuts franchise. And then And then at some point they put a whole dinosaur park there. And I don't know if it's still there anymore. But I should have paid attention and learned the dinosaurs when they were there. Diplodocus. But now I know. You made a Diplodocus with toothpaste. So you made it like a blue looking. That's cool. I mean, that's huge. I've never seen anyone make a giant dinosaur. That's very unique. They lived 161 million years ago to 145 million years ago. That's such a long time ago. Millions of years. To think that dinosaur bones can be preserved for so long. That's crazy. If you ever discover dinosaur bones, I'm sure you'll be like, goodness. Bye, Dreamer. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you find the beads that you're looking for. See you next time. A fact about it, that its tail is 30 feet long, the Diplodocus. Plesiosaurus. Is that the one that swims in the sea? Plesio. Ah, you know your dinosaur. Yeah, that one's really cool. I like the Plesiosaurus. If I had to choose a favorite dinosaur, I think it would be the Plesiosaurus. That one is a nice blue looking dinosaur. Oh, if you like dinosaurs, does that mean you watched Jurassic Park or like the Jurassic World movies? Do you enjoy those movies? I was always scared of watching Jurassic Park because the dinosaurs would eat people, and I thought that was too scary. I never really watched the Jurassic Park movies. I should go back and watch those now that I'm less afraid. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. We have completed this set, this organizer of pink and red beads. I hope I can remember that now. Thank you for teaching dinosaurs. Okay, now let's take a look at all of our different organizers that we've completed. Hi Aiden, welcome to the stream. We just actually finished organizing all of the beads into their containers. So I'm going to show you how we organized. So we did this red pink set of the grayscale, the white, off white, of the yellow beads. We have purple. Oh, it's getting really. And then the last time I did this organization stream, I did the greens, and then the blues. Look how high this is. I gotta separate this into two stacks. So we got 6 containers full of beads. I can hold it up. I hope none of these accidentally fading, truly. But I'll be very careful. These 3, how they hold up. So scared of them spilling. They look awesome in these containers. Very well organized. Shake it, flatten it out. Really pretty. All the colors are awesome. I think my favorite sets are still just the blue and greens. Those just look amazing. They're my favorite. These are my colors. Blue. So my favorite colors actually are blue, green, and yellow. Those are my top 3 colors in that order. Show you the blue, green. Oh my god. Look at that. Beautiful. I love this so much. Favorites. And then these are just the other ones that are in the set. Hey, Fesmere. Yes, I did get these containers at the dollar store. Dollarama is the one that's in Canada that we go to, and they're technically not $1. They're like $3.50. But yeah, it's still the dollar store, Dollarama, where I got these from. They're very nice organizers actually. They hold up very well, and then they just have these little tabs here. You can see down here. I don't like that thing. This is what they use to like display it on their shelves. So I'm just using an X-Acto knife to try to cut it off. Yeah, that's a bit it's dangerous, but be very careful. The plastic's very soft anyway, so I just cut this little tag off so that it's kind of smoother here. Yeah, I'll do that for all of them, and then that'll be my M series collection, my M series sets that are just looking so nice. I just I didn't cut this too well, so clean it up a bit. Yeah, just cut. But since we have now completed this unboxing of the 216 M series colors, I want to open up a little blind box. Oh, and also I should mention, I also have this extra container because there were actually more than 216 colors. There were actually 221. So unfortunately, I have some extra bead bags. So I had a translucent one, which I mean didn't really fit in any of these. I had black and white, which aren't really new colors. I had this red and this pink that kind of overlapped with some of the other ones. So I just took these 2 out, but they're still actually part of the set. So it's not 216 new colors. It actually is 221. So yeah, that is the new color set, and then well, I don't know what to do with these honestly. The translucent one I don't use often, so I'll just keep these in storage. If I ever do need to use them, I'll take them out. But yeah, or I could put them in here, but these are a bit too big for them. Yeah, let's get this out of the way now, and then I'll keep this in my little bag. I'm gonna do a blind box unbox. So, if you guys know about this little character, this is called a Smiski. It's a Japanese character that they're in these blind boxes, kind of like the Sunny Angels type of thing. Because I like Smiskis a lot more. And I bought a bunch of these when I was in Japan. They're just like little desk pals. See, like, uh, it's just like a little character who, uh, this series, he's moving and he glows in the dark. So let's see who we get, which Smiski we get. And then we got this beautiful green in the background. Open this part right here. See which Smiski we get. This is the moving series Smiski, which I think is fitting for this live stream because we just did a bunch of organizing. We moved a bunch of beads. See who we get. Actually, which one? Is there a certain one I want? I think I would want the one holding the cactus or the mystery one or the one holding a ladder. Any of these is good, actually. I think they're really cute. So let's see which Smiski we get. And it's... Yes, we got it! We got the cactus one! That's the one I wanted. Holding a little house plant. Oh, he was like suffocating in here. Okay, now you're free, Smiski. You're free. Oh, that looks so cute. Isn't that so adorable? And then he glows in the dark. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, let's see. Let's see if he can. Let me charge it up first. Charge him up. Then, echo, lights off. Echo, studio room off. Oh, I don't think I charged him up enough. Echo, lamp on. Let me charge him up some more. I really want to see how well it glows in the dark. Give me a second. Or it's gonna be dark. Come on, we gotta charge him up fast. All right. Let's see. Echo, lamp off. Do you see him? He's glowing. He's actually glowing really well. It does. This camera does not do it justice. It actually looks really cool. It is glowing. Oh, okay. Now you can see. You can see him from my webcam. See, look at him. Echo. Studio room on, please. Thank you. There we go. All right. Well, that's pretty much it for today's live stream. Thank you so much for joining and for hanging out with me as we organized all of these brand new M series mini beads. It is it's always so nice to have so many colors, and I just want to thank Artkal for sending these to me, being so supportive of my channel. Wouldn't be able to make these if they didn't give me these beads, so thank you, Artkal, for these. And then hold on, let me take a look. Yeah, this is the entire collection of the Smiskis. Anyway, yeah, we got a great Smiski today as well. I'm very happy about that. And then I can't wait to use all of these for my Pokemon series, which I do every Friday. I do a Friday live stream. And if I don't make it for Friday, usually I do it on the weekends. But thank you all for tuning in, hanging out. See you very soon. Hope you have a good rest of the weekend. Bye.